Hello, Pisces. This is your girl Wonder Moon here with your general reading for the rest of the month of July. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Pisces, what is your significator card? We have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles represents a card that is a receiving or giving card. So depending on how the rest of the cards come up, I will be able to see a little bit more. But so far, it's a time of either receiving or giving or both for you. What the next card is, this card represents you. Oops. And we have the Hanged Man. So a little bit of, not here, not there. It's just that you're just letting things go. And you are hanging by a thread, meaning that, in one thing in your life or the situation that you're dealing with, it's not flowing as you wished for, but you're not doing anything about it either. Okay, so that's you right now. What the next card is what's crossing you. So this card represents what the issue is, what's blocking you from, you not feeling this way. So here we go. What is your crossing card? So the High Priestess is somebody that has some kind of secrets going on, not being honest with you or not being open completely. This person is very mysterious. This person you can have several doubts about how they do things because, you know, they're not completely honest with you. But you certainly are in a position right now that you don't want to let go of either. It's like you like them for some reasons, and then they do something, and that's where you start feeling a little bit doubtful. And it's something to be on the lookout with this person that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be a person, it could be a thing. It could be the something that's going on at work, at school, at home, in the relationship, and with your friends. I mean, you whatever the first person that you think of or the situation that you think of, that's the most likely person or thing that, you know, what's surrounding you, what's going on with. Okay, so that's what's crossing you. What's crossing you is something or someone not being completely honest. Okay? It's like the yin and the yang with these towers. You see the good, you see the ugly, you see something that you wish it was different. Okay, so the next card that I'm going to pull out for you is your foundation card, Pisces. So the Six of Cups is somebody that is stable, that knows what they want, somebody that grows, and it grows in many senses. The sense of growing a happy family, growing in school, growing at work, not staying in one place. You are constantly working either with this person that you're dealing with, your family. I do see children here. So sometimes it could be good and sometimes it could be bad because you don't want to work yourself out. But you do want to make sure that those cups are filled and ready to go and ready to take action whenever you need so what I'm trying to say is that maybe you need to save a little bit of money to do the things that you will like to do, perhaps getting that home, perhaps getting that car, perhaps getting that vacation, whatever area it is that you need to work on. could also represent that you need stability, and this person's not giving that stability that you need mentally, physically, or both. Okay, so the next card is your nearest, no, sorry, your recent past. Pisces, what's your recent past here? So it looks like you had a conversation with someone that didn't end up well, or perhaps it wasn't what you expected. It was something that happened out of nowhere. The Knight of Swords represent fast movement, but at the same time, the communicator, somebody that communicates straightforward to you, even if sometimes you don't like the way that they communicate with you. They could be harsh, but it's the way they are. It's their personalities, what I'm getting. And sometimes, that can manipulate the situation, going from you see them like, this person that has potential, and then it goes from, oh, what happened to you? I don't think this is going to work at all for me, because you're not a stable minded person, is what I'm getting. Okay, so what's your present, Pisces? The Three of Wands represents some kind of movement. Somebody that's going to move out of a home, of a relationship, out of job, some kind of movement. This Three of Wands represent you letting go of something, or person, a place, or a thing, to explore new things. So that's where you're at this moment. Maybe because you need this kind of change, maybe things will be for the better for you, for both of you, or the thing that you're dealing with. Now let's pull up a future card here, your recent future. Pisces, what's your recent future? And I have two cards. I will keep them. So you have the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Harsh communication. Somebody doesn't like the ideas of the other person, and that's why there is that block. That is where you are a little bit of, what am I doing here? Why am I in this situation? Why am I with this person, or this place, or this job, whatever it is? You're thinking about the pros and the cons about it, and you're just overprotecting the situation, because you don't want to end up hurt. I mean, you can only deal with so much. And when Pisces has enough, they could be a little bit harsh and say, enough, you have done this, you have done that, and I am through with you. It's time for me to move on. So that's what I see for Pisces further down the most recent future here. So now let's get a couple of more cards here. Another card that represents you further down the road. So Pisces, how are you looking for the end of July here? Pisces. Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Emperor. So somebody that communicates clearly, that's determined to have it their way because you had enough of the bullshit, maybe. I do see children. It's because you want the best of your family. You want stability. You want honesty. You want communication. Whatever it is, it's in a positive note for you, okay? The next card is your environment card. So this could represent either your partner, your friend, your mother, your father, anybody around you. So your environment card is Pisces. What is your environment card, Pisces? So Pisces, what I see here is that they want to change. They want to end something, and not really in good terms, or not the terms that you want them to end things. We have the Tower here, so that is huge changes on this person, or the change will be, for example, this person is not stable with you mentally, emotionally, because they're thinking of someone else or they want someone else. So they finally are at this moment where the truth is going to come out, and you know, it is what it is. They want to end things, they want to switch pages and end the book, whatever it is. For some of you Pisces, for others is that they want to make a change mentally and physically on their own. It's not because they have a third party situation here. It's because they don't feel good with themselves, and they need that change. Also, of course, the Tower represents home. It's a change of home as well. So you take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, the next card for you, Pisces, is your hopes and fears. What are Pisces' hopes and fears? Oh no, it went on the floor. Give me 1 second, you guys. Where is it? I can see it from down here. Thank you. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups, disappointment. Your fear is to be disappointed to for this person that doesn't give a shit now and will never give a shit. That's your worst fear right now. That they're not putting in the effort, that they're not providing enough, and you feel like you are. So the worst fear that you have right now is feeling this way, and for the rest of your life or for a certain period of time. Okay, so that's what I see here. So the next card that I am going to pull out is your outcome. What seals this reading? Oh my goodness, you're going through the floor. Give me 1 second. Again, I'm sorry. So it is the Eight of Wands. You will be receiving some kind of good news after all, okay? It's fast, it's coming in. No, it's not always good, but so far it's kind of like positive because I do have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. It's going to be harsh for some of you, and for some of you, it's just a change of, of lifestyles. It could be. Okay. So be expecting news, some kind of news here. Now, let's see if I can clarify that a little bit more. I will be getting 3 clarifiers from this cards here. So Pisces, what are your clarifiers? What are Pisces clarifiers? That's 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the first thing that I see here and the first one to pop out is your thoughts. Sometimes, negative thoughts can get into our head so much that blocks us, or it doesn't make us see the reality of things. So we need to clear our heads, and you know put everything under perspective and say, okay, what's going on, what's really going on, how do I feel about this, and how can I overcome this, and really set your mind and goals and take them into action. Okay, the next card here we have message of concern. So remember that I said a message, sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be bad. So in this case, the message is not so good. So be on the lookout for that for some of you Pisces, okay? And the next card is your occupation. Sometimes your workflow could be overloaded and it's time for a change. Somebody needs you or you need them, and it's time to make that change, to make that, you know, unblock things that need to be unblocked at this moment. And you know what they are once you as soon as I start saying unblock this, unblock that, the message, whatever it is, the first thing that pops in your mind, that's the most concerning thing that's going on, and that's what you're wondering about, and that's what you need to clear your mind off. So if this is work, home, relationship, school, whatever it is, it's taking control out of your thoughts, out of your weaknesses. And it's time to make, a cleansing or start making changes, small changes. Start by a few changes at home, at work, that, you could feel better um, for yourself and for others. So I do have that for some of you Pisces. So let's get an oracle card here to finish up your reading. What messages do we have for Pisces from spirit guides, the universe, and our angels? And we have trapped. I feel that some of you Pisces, you feel trapped in a relationship, on a job, on something that you need to be codependent, or you depend on someone and you don't want to be no longer dependent of. You need to change a little bit of things here, okay? And yeah, that's what I have for you Pisces. Hopefully this reading could resonate. If not, I will be doing love readings in the next few days for the month of August. I will be doing single, married, couple, and in between. In between meaning that you're in a relationship and perhaps you like someone else, or you don't know if it's working or if you were either in a relationship or not. So I will be talking about that further down the road. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for my new subscribers, for the ones that have been with me for a while, and thank you for your thumbs up and your comments, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one Pisces. Bye.